H2S.
Yes, it is H2S because sulfur has how much? What is the valency of sulfur?
2.
2. And the valency of hydrogen is 1. So we will crisscross the valency. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the next, that how to calculate. Like you are also aware that every atom has its own mass. What is that mass called? Every atom is associated with its own identity in terms of mass. What is that mass called? Yes. What is that mass? What is that? What is that name of atomic that? Mass. Yes, it is atomic mass. Now, every molecular formula or every formula of a compound will have a particular mass, and that mass is called as molar mass. What is that called?
Molar mass.
Mass of a substance. Molar mass of a substance is sum of the atomic masses of all the atom present in the molecule of that particular substance. Means whatever be the formula, if we want to calculate the mass of that particular molecule of a particular compound, what we will do, we will sum all the atomic masses of all the element. We will sum the atomic masses of all the atom present in that molecule, right? For example, if we are having H2SO4, what is there? H2SO4, and we have to find out the molecular mass of H2SO4. We have to find out what molecular mass of H2SO4. We have to calculate the mass of molecular mass of H2SO4. Now, what we have to do, we have to first of all calculate the atomic mass of each and every atom involved. How many atoms are there in this molecule of a compound of sulfuric acid?
7.
Total 7 atoms, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 atoms are there. But how many different? 7 is there. 7 atoms are there.
And 2.
2 atoms of
hydrogen.
Very good. How many atoms of sulfur?
1.
1. And how many atoms of oxygen?
4.
4. Now what we have to do, in order to calculate the molecular mass, what we will do, we will first of all calculate the molar mass. We will first of all calculate their individual mass and then sum up that atomic mass. What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? Atomic mass of hydrogen is not 2. It is 1.
1.
Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. But how many atoms of hydrogen are there?
2.
2. So multiply it by 2. Then plus. Okay. Then what we have to do, we have to find out that what is the atomic mass of the sulfur and how many atoms of sulfur are there? How many atoms of sulfur?
1.
1. So what is atomic? Can you tell me atomic mass of sulfur?
1.
1? No. Every atom has its own. Like we have already seen in this, yes. Every atom has its own mass. It is not that there will be same mass will be provided. Like here you can see in this table, every element has its own atomic mass. Like hydrogen has 1, carbon has 12, nitrogen has 14, sulfur has how much?
I'm 32.
Yes.
I'm 32.
So what we will do? We will plus 32. 32. But how many atoms of sulfur are there?
I'm 1.
1. So
One.
multiply it by 1. Multiply it by 1. Plus. What is the atomic mass of oxygen? Atomic mass of oxygen.
I'm 16.
16. Very good. But what is, how many atoms are there?
I'm 4.
So
I'm 4.
multiply it by how much?
4.
4.
4. Very good. Now calculate. 2 ones are 2
I'm
plus
60.
2 plus 32 plus 16 fours are.
I'm 30.
Come on.
I'm 60.
16 fours are. How much is the 16?
I'm 60.
60?
64.
4.
4.
Now
4.
4. Now total all the 3. Sum up all the 3. कितना हो गया?
I'm 32. I'm 98.
32 plus 64 plus 2. 98
98.
units. So what is the what is the molecular mass of H2SO4?
I'm 98.
98.
98 units. The molecular mass of H2SO4 is 98 units. Okay. So, in the same manner, we can calculate molecular mass of each and every compound, right? Okay, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can you calculate, let me tell you, you will calculate the atomic mass of, you will calculate the molecular mass of HNO3. What you are going to calculate?
HNO3.
The molecular mass of HNO3.
आपने 98 के आगे मैम यू क्यों लगाया?
What?
हम 98 के आगे मैम यू.
U. It is unit because every atomic mass is 32 units, so it is also unit.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, what you said, can you repeat again? HC, ma'am, the molecular.
Let me write down the compound here. You have to calculate the mass of HNO3. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay, now can you calculate?
Ma'am,
Yes.
yes.
Hanji, yes. Come on. What is the molecular mass?
Ma'am, I think 28. Ma'am,
Okay, how much? What is? Do you calculate? Are you calculating?
Yes.
After that time, calculate these polyatomic ions. Right? Before I discuss about the mole concept, I want to discuss about the polyatomic ions. Now, what are polyatomic ions? Polyatomic ions are also called as radicals. what they do is that they behave like a single unit. Although it is a group of atoms, once they combine with each other, they will behave like a single atom. Okay. So those atoms are called as polyatomic ions. What are they called as? Polyatomic ions. That is those ions which is the group of a it's a group of a element, but it has a valency. So those ions are called as polyatomic ion, right? Like we are having this carbonate, CO3, HNO3, NO3. These are all polyatomic ions. What are they? They are the group of atom, like ammonium. Ammonium is the combination of nitrogen and hydrogen. The two different elements are present, but it is behaving like a single unit. It has a valency. So such elements, such ions, which are a group of atom, but they are having a valency. Such ions are called as polyatomic ions, or they are called as radicals. What are they called as? Polyatomic ions or radical, right?
Radicals.
Okay, now if we have to find out, if we have to write down the molecular formula of a compound where a polyatomic ion is a part of it, like if I say write down the formula of ammonium carbonate, write down the formula of ammonium carbonate. Now what to do? How to write down the formula? Yeah, before we discuss ammonium carbonate, let me tell you, write down the formula of sodium sulfate. Write down the formula of sodium sulfate. As you can find out that from the name, like we have to write down the formula of sodium sulfate. Right? And we know that sulfate is a polyatomic ion. Sulfate is a polyatomic ion. Now what to do? Again, it will remain the same. The principle will remain the same. We have to write down the symbol and then valency. Symbol. What is symbol of sodium?
Na.
Na. Very good. Na. And what is symbol of sulfate? Sulfate is SO4. Let me tell you, this polyatomic ion, it is you can see there are two elements involved, sulfur and oxygen. What is written on the top? This is what is written on the top is its valency. What is written on the top is its valency, right? Top right hand side, valency, this is valency, right? Okay. So what is the valency of sodium? What is valency of sodium? Very good. What is valency of sodium? +1. +1. You can see from the table which I have told you, that is table number 3.6. All the valency of the different elements as the polyatomic and the polyatomic ion is given to you. Okay, which is written on the top right hand side along with the symbol, that is the valency. Here nothing is written, so it is +1. Okay, what is written here? Sulfate -2. So its valency is -2, right? Valency is -2. Now crisscross the valency. And we will write down the compound like Na2SO4 outside, out of the bracket, we will write down 1. But 1, you know, it is already represented by the symbol. So we will write Na2SO4. Right. Now, in the same manner, if I have to write down the formula of aluminum sulfate, yeah, aluminum carbonate, how to write down the formula? Now, let me tell you. Aluminum, just a moment. What we have to write down the formula of aluminum carbonate. Is the board visible to you?
Ma'am, no.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now,
Ma'am, yes.
we have
Yes,
to write down the formula of aluminum carbonate. So you can find out how many one simple atom and one polyatomic ion is involved in this. So we will first of all write down the symbol. What is the symbol of aluminum?
Al.
Al.
Ma'am, Al.
And what is the symbol of carbonate?
CO3.
Very
Ma'am,
good.
CO3.
CO3. What is the valency of aluminum?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, 1.
Ma'am,
Plus
3.
No, I just told you.
3.
Plus 3. The
Plus
valency
3.
of
Plus
aluminum
3.
is plus 3. And what is the valency of carbonate?
And -2.
-2.
-2.
Crisscross the valency. Okay. Crisscross the valency. And now I will tell you how to write down it. Al2. This will be Al2. Then put it in the bracket. Put the polyatomic ion in the small bracket. Right? So inside the bracket, we are going to write down CO3. Inside the bracket, we are going to write down the CO3. Then we are going to write down the valency. That will also be written on the bottom left hand side. So the formula of aluminum carbonate is Al2CO3 whole 3. Al2CO3 whole 3. Okay? Okay? Is
Yes,
this
ma'am.
clear?
Yes,
Is this
ma'am.
clear? Okay. Now, if I say to you that write down the formula of ammonium carbonate. Write down the formula of ammonium carbonate. In this, both the substances involved are polyatomic ion. Here, the symbol is also given and their valency is also given. So please write down. What is the valency of ammonium?
NH4.
Ma'am,
No.
-4.
Valency.
-1.
-1. Very good. Because nothing is on the top. Nothing. So this symbol represents one atom. So the valency will be -1. Valency will be -1. And I have told you to write down along the carbonate. What is the valency of carbonate?
Ma'am, -2.
Yes.
-2.
Now you just write down the formula. Now you just write down the formula and tell me that what will be the formula.